Werenski, Dubinsky, lays it across, a little bit, and again, Trey Augustine makes the stop. It's up for Christoph Mathias. Mathias kind of lost it there as he was worked off the puck by Gavin Brindley, playing his second game. Kesselring. Brindley was setting up in front. Gavin Brindley winning a World Junior gold medal for Team USA. No icing. Sanderson back. Brindley up for Luke Cunning. Cunning for Mikey Eyssimont. Eyssimont, the only returning player from last year, that fourth place finish for the USA as they lost to Latvia in that bronze medal game in OT. Eyssimont wrists her high and over the net. Sanderson take the shot. He'll sweep it in. Eyssimont in the corner. Mikey Eyssimont dishes. Sanderson posts up. Knocked down in front. And again, Poland able to dish it out as Fowler Zidmont. Over the line. Wrist shot. Mathias right on. He had a couple goals in his first game. Christoph Mathias, he's been impressive.
Those are so hard to read for a goaltender. Augustine was all over that. That's a terrific save, even though from distance, because it was a spin around shot. You can't pick up the release point.
Pass in front, wrist shot, Augustine, what a stop! Kamil Buengas had a couple of great chances for Poland in this first period. Ryan Leonard coming in. Leonard for Farabee. He'll lead, Werenski. Lost the puck. Turnover at center, brought back in, Ryan Leonard. Leonard, weaving, shooting, stop there by Murray. Oh, a try, side of the net, as Kevin Hayes hit the bench behind by Murray. Up top again, Werenski loads up and just missed. USA passing it around. Both Werenski and Farabee's grandfathers are of Polish descent, so a special game for them as well, as Jones missed. Here's Werenski. Play behind the net, trying to control. He's down low. Working there with Kevin Hayes, and the puck's chipped to center. What an entertaining first period. Under 5 to go, 0-0 score.
Game plans and expectations are one thing, but you have to play the game in front of you. I don't think the U.S. expected this from Poland, but they're adapting now. They're off their game a little, but give Poland credit. They put them there.
Good job. Freshko got back to break up that pass. Right, Poland looks like a different team from game one.
Completely. And,
totally
now they're jazzed because they know they're getting something done on their power play. Their biggest problem is they haven't been able to score, but they're starting to get the scent now. You can see they're enthused, and it's affected the whole rest of the game.
Look out, Knuckler. Urbanovic from the middle ball. Trey Augustine swallows that up. Shots 9-9.
Did you know taking Zysol at night relieves allergies while you sleep? So you wake refreshed for a more productive day. Get 24-hour continuous relief that does not fade. You Zysol, take Zysol at night.
It's all about putting in the work. I prepare the same way for the long haul. Total gives you all those stats to be able to say, I gotta continue to get better. And it starts to challenge you, like, okay, you've done this, now let's challenge you, let's do this now. It's all about just training your mind, training your body, training your spirit to be as great as you can. Total, be your strongest.
Vanilla bean, mint chocolate chip, Rocky Road. You're riding up front with me. Will we melt, you say? Not on my watch, boys. Not on my watch.
Welcome back to Estrada on this Friday night. The crowd is jazzed. We're glad you're with us. TSN NHL Network, 0-0 score. The Americans one of the most disciplined teams in the tournament coming in, but Poland a couple power play chances in this first. Here's Caulfield, some pace in the center. Landed off, good shot, works it in. And here comes Caulfield, 28 goals in the regular season for Montreal. His classic shot blocked. Here's Lassen. The young Chicago Blackhawk defender works it in. Murray will play. Picks up by Kruchek. Sullivan, good shot. Good shot. Caulfield in front, wanted Pinto. And all the way back.
Good coverage at the last second there by Poland in front of the net. They're more conscientious in that department than they have been so far, too.
There's Petrie in his own zone, watched by Dubinsky. Now, those two have history. Dubinsky and Petrie played at Orchard Lake St. Mary's High School in Michigan back in the day together. Stopfield in front. Oh, Tkachuk, and then he barrels into Murray. And Murray's down as Brady Tkachuk was cruising in, and John Murray is slow to get up.
Yeah, and handcuffed him a little bit. He's coming in. There was nothing wrong with what was happening. He wasn't charging Murray. He was coming across, going east-west. But this pass across is going to jam him, and then he just loses his balance. He's going to get tripped up a little bit. The goaltender is halfway out of the paint. So Tkachuk, it's not like he cruised right through the blue paint to blow him up. There's not a penalty on the play or anything. Johnny Murray definitely got the worst of that, but I'm sure he doesn't want to leave in a game like this. And he's back up and right at it again.
David Zamalaki is the backup tonight for Poland. Alex Nedeljkovic, the backup for Trey Augustine. And Claire Hanna reporting as well that General Manager Brett Peterson announcing that they will announce a third goalie is coming over. We should find out maybe tomorrow who that third goalie is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, too bad for Alex Lyon. He got injured early in the tournament. Looked like it was a hand injury. He went home right away, and they need somebody. Just God forbid something happens to one of the other goalies here.
There's a chance that Henley Matches was taken down. And another power play coming up here for Poland on the track.
See, now here's another thing that Poland's doing a lot better. They are challenging. They're trying to split the fence. They're trying to challenge guys one-on-one. Again, they are playing into this game for sure, more than they have. Zach Werenski's pleading his case.
USA Hockey is teaching more than just a game. We're teaching kids about
teamwork, confidence, fitness, fun.
Because every kid deserves a chance to play, love, and excel. Visit USAHockey.com to learn more about the great youth hockey opportunities available for your child. Because dreaming big is one thing, getting the right start is everything.
At Grainger, we know dealing with the unexpected is part of your job description. And you made a promise to keep the line running, to power through the downpour, to be the one who always gets it done. And our promise is to help you do it with professional-grade supplies for every industry, plus same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. Because you can't predict the future, but with the right partner, you can be prepared for it. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
USA was the least penalized team coming into this game, and they've already taken 3. And Zach Werenski's in there for tripping right now.
Good clean window off the drop for USA. Under 3 to go.
Your underarms and focus on being unforgettable. Dove Men, forgettable underarms, unforgettable you.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Zero.
Zilch. Nada. Podcast.
The old goose egg.
Bush's zero sugar added baked beans. Our secret family recipe now with zero added sugar.
Zero.
You already said that, Manny.
When is a hurdle more than a hurdle? When it dares you to leap higher. Takes you to college, the Olympics, most prolific training ground, and launches you into the history.
Got handcuffed on that one a little bit, but again, able to muscle it out there.
All right, second game of the day in Durham. Duke got the 10 seed against Morgan State. Bottom portion of your screen, the Duke team, ACC regular season and tourney champs. They went 10-1 against the top teams in the ACC. And they got a double digit next to them there. I get it, right? I understand where the frustration can be, but they did not have a very strong non-conference schedule. They opened with Oklahoma, they lost. They beat number 18 Nebraska. Outside of that, it's conference play. That's it. We know how the selection committee works, right? They're gonna look at the overall RPI, the overall
strength of schedule, and who are you playing outside of your conference folks? And I think that's why it's so important, too, that we see the ACC getting more competitive and getting teams in there, because now that makes your schedule a bit more difficult as you're going through conference. And we see the SEC, right? All of these SEC teams are benefiting from the schedule, like, you know, playing in LSU, playing in Florida, playing in Missouri, all these teams that are hosting regionals, they're facing them day in and day out. So I think eventually we're going to get to a point where everyone in the ACC is going to be the exact same way.
And Morgan State team that went 35-18 in the regular season. Winners of the MEAC in order to get an automatic bid into the tourney. Only their second appearance, but second in the last 4. Might be excited to head to Durham because their other trip, they went to Norman.
They've got Tori Fletcher, last 2 seasons, MEAC Player of the Year. She leads their offense, 10 home runs, 336 average.
By the way, bottom portion of your screen, Gainesville, Florida leads 6-0, 3 outs away from picking up a victory in their first game. Talk to me about Duke's pitching. Possibly one of the best outside, maybe the Lady Balls, in terms of their maybe 1-1 punch that they got for it.
I mean, Jayla Wright, enough said. Mic drop. Yeah, mic drop. That's it. That's it. That's all you need to know. No.
17-1 on the season.
Exactly. Yeah, she's ACC tournament MVP. She threw lights out at the conference tournament. She goes hard. She gets in there. She's not afraid to come inside to righties. So important. But a big story for me is Claire Davidson. What a year she's having. She's top 10 Player of the Year finalist.
How much of that was the decision to give up pitching?
A lot. I mean, when you think about being a two-way player, you're having to spend the same amount of time that everybody else is spending on hitting and then or pitching, and then having to stay after and go do your other side of the ball, whether it's pick one, right? If you're doing pitching, you got to go do your hitting. You're missing out on reps that everybody else is getting. You have to make those up on your own, and that becomes very tough when you're talking about time management. You also have to be a student. You have to have a social life. You have to do all of these things. It's a lot of work, and I think you see her being able to focus on hitting, and look at what we've gotten from it. It's an amazing performance. A 16 home run year, and that was something that this coaching staff raved about. Head coach Marissa Young went on and on about her development this season, loved the growth this year for Davidson, has stepped up from a leadership perspective, and the work never stops. You mentioned it, what it takes to be two-way, but for her this year, Coach Young really does feel like she's put in the work, and that I think has been the difference this year for her. And shout out to her, she was also drafted to continue to play, especially with Athletes Unlimited. That's a huge get. So to continue your career, I think it's so cool to see the top players getting an opportunity to do that and seeing them succeed as well. How about the quick work of Florida? I feel like that game just flew by. Blink and it was over.
Yeah. They made a pitching change after Rock went 6 in the third, striking out 3. It only lasted 2 hits.
Knew what they were getting.
Florida's another team that's got speed. 99 stolen bases. Skylar Wallace on the base paths as well. Seems like she's got it all. Pop, power, average, speed, defense, leadership. All of it. The list goes on and on.
You want to listen in? Last couple outs possibly here in Gainesville. Alex Perlman, Nicole Mendez on the call.
Slated for 1 Eastern time here in Gainesville. One of 3 games tomorrow. Saturday, always the best day to be a softball fan. The elimination start, that's maybe the sad part, but also teams are going to punch their ticket to the regional final.
And seeing those faces light up and be so excited, that's my favorite part about Saturday.
Jesse to right, and it is caught. Garrett, who started the game designated player, now in the outfield, now with a home run, makes the catch. Yeah, she's working over there.
She's gotta work on that a little bit.
Brayden Barrett now the batter. I think her role certainly cannot be understated. Obviously, shortstop, having to make some plays defensively, but also just her bunt really being what got things going. She reached on an error, came around to score in the fourth.
Well, and that's where you give what, or you take what they give you in that situation. It was a bunt to Sam Gress, the pitcher at the time, and it was the bad throw, the errant throw that made the difference. She would have been out if the throw was a good throw, and so you take advantage, and she was able to lay that bunt down to get it started. But that just tells you up until that point how hard it was for them with Sam Gress because of her changeups, and they were having a hard time being able to put, great ball, bat on ball consistently, and so they had to mix things up, and when they did, that's when it went in their favor.
By the way, I would just like to say that I'm very glad that Dot did not try to trap that ball that came near her. A little higher up in the leg. That felt good. Our third baseman make the play, although it is foul. Get back. Both Brayden Barrett and then Megan Fortner, who are roommates, by the way, both of them set their wedding dates for the same day next month. So some exciting times ahead, but also, how are you going to do that to your teammates? Which one are they supposed to go to?
You're really going to test out your friendships.
Do you split them up beforehand? Barrett and this Liberty team hoping to be busy. Not leave any time for wedding planning. They've got their sights set on perhaps doing something they've never been able to do before. 3 regional finals for Liberty. They've never made it to a super. Obviously the win here puts them into that winner's side, if you will, tomorrow of the bracket. Those 3 games coming here from Athens. Not done yet. See how the 7th inning plays out, and a Charlotte team that is as gritty as they come, but Liberty's done a nice job to this point.